There it is.
Greetings.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another Tuesday with me cheating my ass off in Neverwinter Nights. Yes. So, last we left off, we'd made it down into the crypts below the cult dwelling in the Beggar's Nest. And, as usual, in between streams, I did go back into the Beggar's Nest and I killed everything. So, I did level up once. Yes. I took another level in Ranger, just to try and get Ranger up to level 9, so we get the free improved 2-weapon fighting. So I get an extra attack per round in my offhand, which is very nice. It's very nice indeed. That will give me a total of, let's see, by level 17, since that's when I'll get Ranger level 9. I'll have 4 in the main hand and 2 in the offhand, and with a little bit of luck, we'll find something that'll give us haste, like Boots of Speed or something like that. And that'll give me 1 extra attack per round, which is very nice. It's very nice. So, let's get going. Mandatory quick save, and let's go. Right, so we pulled that lever to open this door. There's some fire beetles and a stink beetle.
To the flames we leap.
As long as they're not stag beetles, it's okay. The stag beetles are a problem.
To the flames we leap.
They hit like a truck. Okay, that takes care of those beetles. There were 5 of them, so I guess the temporary replacement did make it. Hey, the bot confirms we are in fact alive. Now, Horsey, I'ma need you to be very still until that beetle makes its way to us. It's, there we go. Now we can smack the beetle and then go around here to avoid triggering the trap. You hear me, Horsey? Around here. Yes, very good. That's a good Horsey. Hello, Daisy. Oh, hello. That's a big one. That's a bloated dire spider. That's more than big. That is freaking huge. And it drains my strength with its poison. Horsey, I need your help with this spider. And now the Horsey is diseased. I thought magical creatures were immune to disease. Okay. Alright, that bloated dire spider was, kicking my ass. We do have a potion of antidote. And I can cast remove disease on the Horsey. We will have, no horse cancer aids to date. That was a, hybridization between tonight and today. To date. My brain couldn't make up its mind on whether I wanted to say today or tonight. Bullet of screaming. And another potion. Hello, universal white time healer. Welcome back. Yeah, that's the one. I was gonna ask someone to type the bang distro. Thank you, Ven. I am using Katie Neon. Now. Can we rest? We can rest. How about that? I may or may not have gone around the long way to also clear out the other side of the crypt, because there's 2 entrances to this particular crypt. But yeah, I did that off stream. It's okay. Right. That takes care of that. we shall buff before we head upstairs, but I think this chest is trapped. It isn't! How about that? Can't identify the mace. That's unfortunate. Cocoon. Okay. Lots of stuff in the cocoons. But nothing terribly interesting. I didn't pick up the quest. Otherwise the guard would be there. Is it there? I think so. I think that's one of the ones that has it. I don't know. In any case, that takes care of the semi-boss. That doesn't even qualify as a mini-boss, it's just a semi-boss. And you know how that update that we talked about on the show claimed that pathing was fixed? I'm clicking on the door. I'm gonna click the door. It doesn't get to the door. No, sorry. That's still very much broken. You need to click near the door first, and then it will go. More zombie warriors and ghoul lords, because that's what we spawn apparently. That's a lot of zombies. And Horsey is diseased again. This may justify a tactical retreat because the numbers are overwhelming. And my turn undead did nothing because these zombies have way too much hit die. Or way too many hit die, I should say. But hey, Horsey comes once more.
You cannot win this fight.
Hey, level up again. Well, we are killing a lot of stuff, so there's that. Okay, that will be level 3 in Ranger. Let's see, a briefing on the game. So, there's a particular campaign you can run in Dungeons & Dragons, which is the Dungeons & Dragons 3rd edition, which is the Spell Plague of Neverwinter. And Neverwinter Nights, the video game, takes place during that time. How the Spell Plague begins varies from campaign implementation to campaign implementation, so it's always going to be different. But in Neverwinter Nights specifically, it is because of a cult that is attempting to revive the old ones, and they need to get into the Source Stone that is hidden under Castle Never in Neverwinter. Named after Haliweth Never. And once they get the they basically want to get the Source Stone, because hidden inside the Source Stone is where the Queen of the Old Ones is entombed. She's still very much alive, but well, sorta, kinda. But she's sorta locked in there to make sure. Yes. And once the cult gets their mitts on the Source Stone, they plan to release her. And our job, I mean, this is still the first chapter, so we don't know yet what the cult is up to. All we know is that they are the ones, someone is spreading the plague because it's not natural. The healers can't do anything about it, and it seems to be magical in nature. So that's currently where we're at. further, the next chapters will explore the cult in further detail, and it culminates with the fight against the Queen of the Old Ones. Spoilers! Yes, the Boomer Stone. Okay, since I'm not doing the side quests, I'm not going to go into one of the tombs of Halioweth Never. That's one of them right there. You need to put a specific thing inside that chest, which I do not have. So I'm just going to take a wee break. Yeah, right. Only level 4 ranger gets spells. So don't have any ranger spells just yet. Oh hey, we're level 11, which means we have 3 attacks to our main hand and just a 1 in the offhand. Alright. Is there a crafting and mechanical side of things, or just spells? There is a very basic type of crafting where you can, by breaking down, say, a door, you can get some wood and like an iron ingot. But you can only craft basic items with it. So taking skill points in crafting in the base game is kind of pointless. You absolutely do, it is worth it if you want to craft, say, adamantite armor, because if you have the crafting skill, you can harvest the adamantite from the adamantite golems in Hordes of the Underdark, for example, and then create an armor from that. You can also create the mithril armor from killing mithril golems, that type of stuff. But yeah, the crafting is very limited. It's far more explored in the multiplayer mods. A lot of them have very in-depth crafting systems. But in the base game, it's, yeah, you fight, you throw spells. If you're a rogue, you sneak about and then get some sneak attacks. Unless you're fighting undead, because they're immune. Ever played Arcanum? No, I don't think I did.
You thought to use me, to sacrifice for us.
This weapon is doing nothing!
Can't kill that zombie.
You to free myself.
But yes, apparently, the Yuan-Ti is talking to us via the dead that she raised. Yes. And if her ability to speak through the dead is only manifesting here, that means we're very close. Very close indeed. So, we shall go this way. There's a bag. What's in the bag? 32 gold. Wow, I'm rich. And more zombies and Ghoul Lord. Oh yeah. 3 attacks per round makes a heck of a difference. Horsey, what level are you? You're only level 8. That's right. You level up with my paladin levels, which means you're not going to level up for a long, long time. It's similar, but game mechanics are more rigid. Yeah. There's a lot of really nice. In fact, I'm planning on doing a series at some point in the future of the Temple of Elemental Evil, which is also a I can't remember if it's 3rd edition or 3.5. Also Dungeons and Dragons, but it's not in the Forgotten Realms. It's in oh god, I forgot the name of it. Gray something? Greyhawk? I think it's Greyhawk. It's a Greyhawk campaign, yes. Well, yeah, they are zombies. And we don't have much of a chance to reason with them either, so that's part of the reason why I wanted to get to Paladin level 4 as quickly as I did, is because of the spell, Bless Weapon. because it gives a bonus 2d6 divine damage versus undead. So yeah, you're basically dealing the, let's see, 2d6. What weapon deals 2d6? Is it the greatsword? I know the great axe is 1d12. It might be the greatsword. Yeah, you basically deal an extra greatsword's worth of damage on top of what your weapon already deals. So that's crazy. It's only against undead, but it had to have limitation, otherwise it would be stupid OP. Oh, Gul'dan is talking to us again. Or she would be if it wasn't completely borked. By Sirik, I would speak with you. Well, Gul'dan didn't speak with us, but her mind-controlled zombie was waiting for her to. Okay, so we have Jared over here.
What?
By the Black Sun, how could she fell me? The snake gods are pitiful. Beneath the notice of the mighty cleric. Cease your raving. Oh, certainly. Bullied a man in a cage. How sporting. As bold as a scaled worm that seduced my flock and now takes their lives. The indignity! The indignity! He's a priest of Jurgle, which is often referred to as the Black Sun. Let's see if the description matches. This man glares angrily, ready to lash out, at least verbally. Oh, sorry, not Jurgle, Sirik. I'm thinking of a different campaign here. He looks utterly frustrated with his predicament. His armor bears the symbol of Sirik. Yes, Sirik, the Black Sun in Forgotten Realms. So, there you go. I get lost in the midst of all the deities, so, yeah. Scaled worm, what do you mean? Treacherous snake woman. It calls itself Gul'dan. I call it usurper. Sirik, why was she able to defeat me? I followed a word. What do you think Gul'dan is? I suppose you mean physically? Yuan-Ti. Snake beast wench. Dead if I get my hands on her. I'll make boots out of her flanks. Okay, so we have ourselves a female Yuan-Ti that has usurped the cult of Sirik for her own purposes and is now raising the dead. And where's she? In the crypts. She's using the undead, an army of corpses. I would be impressed if it was me doing it. What? Okay, so, that's kind of all the information I need, really. I'm leaving. What should I do about you? Well, imbecile, you should fear the will of Sirik and appease him. Release his loyal servant so my dark word in his name continues. Really, you should let me out. Such an action will speak well of you and guarantees a swift, merciful death when my lord rules all. I mean, I'm half tempted to just leave him there. He's not particularly challenging either, but yeah. Yeah, what the hell, see what I can do. Yes, I shall rebuild the grand and glorious cabal of Sirik. I had so planned to unleash upon the city in its weakest moments. What I mean, of course, is that the followers of Sirik will aid the city as best they can. Yeah, yes, of course, they will. Let me out. Do it! Yeah, no. If I let you out, I'm gonna have to gank you, so you can rot. Jarrett, Jarrett? No. Jared does not, get to walk out of this one. He might give goodies, he doesn't. You just get XP. Yeah, this isn't a roleplay session. This is a cheating session. That's the big difference. Oh, hello. Looks like we found the room of whoever's in charge. I'm guessing Gul'nan. And I know for a fact that that chest is trapped. So, as is that one. I'm just going to break it from afar. It's going to take a few arrows, so, there we go. There it is. Hey, we got ourselves a shield that we don't use, and we can't identify it because it's a little too powerful. I think it's the mirror shield. Very good spell resistance, and that's about it. Gul'nan's journal. So we can actually read Gul'nan's entries. Here, the use of his psychic powers, our hero safely disarmed the trap. Yes. With brute force and quite a bit of finesse. The sheep of Cyric fell swiftly. Fools! And to think that their pathetic leader, pathetic, leader Jared was going to smash the altar to keep its power from me. Perhaps I should just kill him. It would quell the lust of his followers, although they already seek to appease me. My own sect of snake worshippers, how amusing. Soon, I won't need to cower in the warrens with their precious necromantic focus. It is an interesting device, I will grant Jared that. I have used it to create an army of undead, and I learn more about it each time I link with its power. Its pillar-like appearance disguises how fragile it truly is, and despite its power, I must constantly watch that my undead servants don't inadvertently damage it with their clumsy flailing. Okay, so we need to break the altar to release the undead. Ooh, a magic bag, and the nation key, and a crumpled note. I have gained much since the academy was attacked. I did not see who freed me, and I don't care. Strength has come to me strangely, quickly. There's definitely some greater power at work in Neverwinter, and it favors me this day. I have seen it in my dreams. I see the eye. I don't know what it means, but I know this. If the Neverwinters want me for their cure, they can carve contribution from my corpse. So saith Gul'nan. Okay, we shall do that then. Yeah, no, Jared raised an undead army. Then again, he's the head priest of Cyric, so kinda to be expected. And the only chest that isn't locked is that one with the trap, so... Ooh, 108 gold. How about that? Now that's significant. And a critical hit makes short work of that chest. Only 37 gold. Yeah, that's annoying. Right, time to put the bow to use again. I am the worst ranger. I use bows to shoot at chests from a distance, so I don't get hit by traps. And it only had an Alexandrite, so... There's that. I mean, if you're a necromancer, well, depends. If you're a cleric, you can get by with wisdom. Still requires a significant amount of, you know, brain. But not like your arcane necromancers, your pale masters and whatnot. Not that much, no. If you were a Monty Python character, you'd walk up and hit the chests. Yes, but I'm not that funny. And unlike the cast of Monty Python, I also don't know when to stop. So yes, there's that. Oh, a Tyrant Fog zombie. I remember them being a bit more scary, but yeah, there's that. Ooh. Ghasts. They want me to join them in death. And they made my horse diseased once again. I'm gonna have to heal my horsey. What disease do you have, horsey? It drains constitution. Okay, you probably have the plague, so let me cure to that. There. Okay, I guess it's not the plague, otherwise I wouldn't have been able to cure it just like that. Oh, there's a zombie lord. Let me just boop this zombie so I get XP when it dies. Oh, I can imagine the gift, Gul'nan. In fact, I will imagine it so hard you're going to feel it firsthand. They have DR versus physical, which doesn't help against a divine weapon. No! Yeah, yeah, I think they have damage reduction against all 3 physical variants. It's the skeletons that are not as resistant to blunt weapons, only piercing and slashing. I believe. This chest might be trapped too. We're about to find out. It wasn't. Thank goodness. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's the elven half plate, which I'm a ranger, so if I use it, I'll lose the dual wielding bonus. As much as I wanted to use it, because very fitting, I cannot. We shall loot the place, because Gul'nan has defiled the crypt, so this is no longer a place of rest.
Plan on weighing me down with exactly.
Oh. Looks like our spells are wearing out. Yes. Wearing off? The time's run out. So in game it's been 8 hours since I last cast the a bull's strength spell. That means I need to make my way back to Neverwinter to sell some stuff. Thankfully, there's a half-orc in the weapon store, well, the smithy, that seems to like me very much, so I'm gonna go pay him a visit. Yes. Funny-ass glitch where the zombie hustles the player because the story NPC, it's invulnerable. Yep. I've had that happen many times. You basically just have to wait the timer out, unless the timer bugs out and then the zombie doesn't die. That's, yeah. Yeah. Okay. We shall slowly waddle our way to the blacksmith down there. And have the dork, No. The doge bark at us? Yes, bark.
Hello?
Let's see what you have for sale. Yes! Appraisal is favorable. That's all I needed. Right, so I will sell you this Alexandrite, or the 3 of them. And you're going to identify the Elven Ceremonial Armor, which grants bonus feats, 4 bonus feats. Count them. Made it even better was the pair that discovered it. It was for their first playthrough. yeah, that'll do. Julie stream games, or also some programming, IT, Linux stuff. Mostly games. After all, the channel is called Linux Gamecasts. There is the occasional other type of stream. I have taken a laptop to bits and replaced the motherboard. Ven has done the Raspberry Pi stream a couple of weeks ago. You can also find all of the videos on youtube.com/Linux Gamecast. It's, yeah, it's the best way to see all of our stuff. There's some more non-Linux gaming specific stuff there. So, Yes, including the Wednesday show, which is more about Linux and technology in general, more so than gaming. Yes, there's videos of the Interfacing Linux series, which is then looking at all of the different interfaces and audio interfaces and whether or not they work with Linux. And that mace is the Fist of the Legion, which is, yes. But yeah, no, this armor. Spell focus, conjuration, spell focus, divination, spell focus, enchantment, spell focus, evocation. So, yeah, just free spell focus. Away you go. If you're a cleric, you want this armor. Until you get the better ones later on, but yeah, this one is amazing. Yes. Right. And the mirror shield, yes, I was right. +3 bonus to AC, that's very good. And a spell resistance of 12. Same as the Sash of Shimmering here, but that chest that I got last time was actually the Belt of Inertial Barrier, so as long as I'm not getting hit with arrows, I'm good. If I'm getting hit with arrows, I'm taking extra damage, so that's not good. Right. Silver ring and top house. The magic bag, I'll do the inventory sorting later on because it does not auto sort. You need to do it manually. Some would say it's part of the charm of Neverwinter Nights. Me, I think that's just annoying. But hey, we got our weight down. That's kind of what matters. I do have 24,259 gold now because of that mirror shield. How much was the mirror shield? Yeah, there we go. 5,828 gold pieces. Yep, that was very, 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 very good. Right, so I need ironwood in order to craft the Uthgard ceremonial two-bladed sword. And there's only one bit of ironwood in the first chapter, but that's after we kill the Yuan-Ti. Right. So, yes, I brought the horse into the temple. The horse needs to come through the portal with me, so the horse comes in the temple. And we take a bit of a rest. And then we go back to where we used the Stone of Recall. Okay. We'll do the Buffy bits. No vampire slaying yet, but not that kind of Buffy. The debug menu is over there. Where can I hide you, debug menu? Well, I can bring the debug menu down here, so... it can stay there. Actually, game options, UI, see if I can hide the debug menu. Show debug menu. That's the logging. System advanced. No. The difficulty. Yes. DM join messages. No. What I want is the debug menu. Yo. A lot of options that they added. I'll give them that. There's also a swear filter for chat, which is not enabled. Input, no. Where is it? I know it's here somewhere. Minimum and maximum character level. They could increase that. Just let people make level 80 characters or something like that. Pause and play. PvP settings. Logging, scripts. No. I probably already missed it somewhere. Debug panel visible. Ta-da! Okay, now we can get a good screenshot. And F12. Alright, I had something mapped to F12. Well, the screenshot looks good, so I'll just do the window capture one. There we go. There it is. So, let's get on with the exploration of the Warrens. I did get an ancient key earlier, so I do plan to use it. Let's see, 20 STR is pretty good. Any of them drop goodies? No, the loot drops for enemies are not very good. Alright, Ghoul Lord, come here, boy.
You cannot deny escapes
Oh, there we go. There's the hostile one.
It is incredible and beyond even
Mershock, you say? Alright, so if I didn't have the 10x XP, these zombies would be giving me around 8 experience. That's, yeah. But yes, that comes with the cheating, and that's what we're doing. Alright, see if I click open the door from that far away. Hey, it opens! How about that? And that zombie warrior landed a critical hit on my horsey. How's that fair? Hey, the Ghoul Lord still give 123, so that's pretty good. Pretty good on the XP side of things. Ooh, there's a bag. And I don't mind looting the corpses of the followers of Cyric. So I'm gonna do that. Ooh, another regular zombie.
come if you must, but you will die.
Come on, horsey, don't arrest the zombie. We already got a couple of boops in, we already get the XP. The eye. The eye. Okay. 30 XP for not doing much of anything. And that door was trapped, but it wasn't a very damaging one. It's usually those big chests, the big square ones, those usually have the deadly traps on them. We're talking like 80 damage if you failed a reflex save. Oh, right. Horsey is almost dead. Horsey! I tell you, you need to speak up, but you can't. So, you have my lay on hands, and you have the potion of cure critical wounds. Torin's ring. Well, we found Torin. I guess we can tell his brother, whose house we did very much walk into, completely unprovoked, but we can tell his brother. So that's a side quest that I'm doing. I don't think the rewards are anything special, I just happened to walk into the house, so I might as well do it. Right. Would you like to fight your mummy? I mean, a mummy? Because there's one in the that thing you put dead people in. There's also an armor of comfort, which is what I'm taking. The armor of comfort is why we're here. A person tube, yes. Okay, the mummy's dead. That was uneventful. Critical hit, and the chest goes kaput. No critical hit this time. Unfortunate. A potion of lore. That means we can identify things without having to pay the extra 100 gold at the shops. It's very nice. It's very nice indeed. I would wear the armor of comfort, but in Neverwinter Nights, that is heavy armor. So, new.
You cannot.
It is actually, if you have, like a fighter, cleric, paladin, that type of situation. Yeah, it weighs 20% of what it usually would for a scale mail armor. And, yeah, it's only 9 pounds or 9 units. And it has a total AC bonus of 8. So it is basically a full plate. For some reason I was spacing out on the name full plate. Okay. I don't know how much HP those chests have, but it's a lot, so this might take a bit. Yeah, it is a lot. I'm gonna run out of arrows. Oh, there we go. Now the other one.
Cannot win this fight.
I'm definitely gonna run out of arrows here. I do have 13 fire arrows, so that should help a little bit. Critical hit wouldn't go amiss. Thank you. Oh god, an Alexandrite and a gold ring. And a silver ring. Wow, these chests were crap. The other chests around the edge, those were pretty good. But, man. You. Yeah, no, the vampiric arrows aren't going to do it.
Doing nothing.
Why did you change to those? Put that. Can't rearrange my inventory while my character is attacking something, otherwise it'll stop attacking something. There we go. The Ranger / Paladin has successfully defeated the chest. He shot arrows at the inanimate object until the inanimate object just gave up out of... It's like, okay, fine, you win. Alright, so that is the crypts, the warrens explored, except for a few of the central bits. Because that is where the Yuan-Ti resides. Did I loot this bag, or did I miss it entirely? I have missed it entirely. A thieves' tools plus 10. If I drop a point into lockpicking, that would actually be a significant bonus. In this game, inanimate objects wiggle a bit. Oh, it's, if you mean the disappearing, it's so you can see your character behind walls. Oh, the other wiggling, I don't know. I mean, they do have, if you're hitting, like, say, a door because it's locked or a chest, it bounces around a little bit. Sort of to be expected. Enhanced animated armor. It's enhanced. Why is it enhanced? I don't know. But we're about to find out. That's the kind of enhancement you can expect from male enhancement products. Yes. While talking, characters wiggle their heads. And the sarcophagus, despite being clearly open, is locked. It's locked in the open position, and it's a little too resistant to damage. Not even the horsey is, Okay, I dealt some damage there. I'm going to need more critical hits then. Okay, that was a terrible critical hit. I know it's only a ×2 threat range, but come on. Solid yes on that one, Universal Wide Healer. Wow, okay, we're getting a lot of criticals, but,
This weapon is doing nothing!
that thing is still going.
This weapon
Hey,
is
it's
doing
finally
nothing.
broken. Yeah, I'm not breaking the other one on the other side, that's for sure. Horsey? Oh, it found the other. Ooh, it's a heavy flail. That sells for about 1,000, so that's probably worth it. Horsey found the other enhanced animated armor, which, yes, of enhanced they have very little. See, the chests are worth breaking down. The thing you put dead people in, person tubes, those not so much. And you can lock these doors. Why? I don't know. But you can. Hello. Yeah, I remember those being a bit harder. Yeah, when you're not cheating to get massive amounts of XP, yeah, those are actually a bit harder. Ooh, that one dropped something. What you got? Oh, 4 whole gold pieces. Sarcophagus? Or sarcophagus? The deliberate failure at pronouncing it is a reference to a character from the Hordes of the Underdark campaign that is also present in the Shadows of Yuan-Ti campaign. That should cue most people in. When you find the sarcophagus in the... I think it's in the first level. No. We will not sark cigarettes over here. Okay. With you, it's 50-50. Fair. Then again, after last Saturday, both you and Jordan were doing a wonderful job of giving me a run for my money at murdering the English language. So... Okay, the big fight is a-coming. I don't remember which class Gul'dan is, but she's a spellcaster of some description. Probably a cleric or a druid, since she... I think she has a scimitar. Scimitars are typically the druid weapon of choice because of the extra critical threat range, and it deals a significant amount of damage, and it's a sword. Well, let's be honest, druid with a sword looks pretty badass. Okay, we have a cursed monk. The eyes of a cursed show pain and madness. Such creatures suffer powerful magic curses that bind them to undeath. They know peace only when destroyed. Alright, come with me, horsey. We need to fight the zombies here. There's a greater mummy over there, which I'm not terribly worried about, since my sword deals plenty of damage to it. It's, and I'm glad it cast Greater Dispelling on the horsey, because the horsey didn't have any buffs, and I do. Horsey, where the heck are you going? Gul'dan is up there. Yeah, it would be nice if while I had the game paused, it hid the game paused thing. Because I kind of wanted to get this screenshot. There we go. With the horsey. There we go. There's the screenshot. Okay. That's got the window borders. Let's take the one with Steam, since Steam at least hides the window borders. KDE. There it is. I apologize for that chip you heard it there. That's when you take multiple screenshots with the Steam overlay. The sound breaks a little bit. How many races and classes are there? Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's just 3. So 6 plus human, that's 7 races. And classes, there's like 13 base classes and 9 prestige classes, if I'm not mistaken. We can, when I level up, we can have a look. Oh,
This weapon
crap.
is doing nothing.
Put the sword back on. I keep forgetting. F12 changes to the torch. I need to clear that slot. There we go. Okay, I said I wasn't worried about the greater mummy. I'm starting to be. And Horsey is spooked by Gul'nan. And I need to heal. So, I think Horsey will have to hold on there while I heal. Because that mummy dealt a poop ton of damage. And okay, Gul'nan, you have your back turned to me, so you're not undead. I'm not getting a damage bonus against you. The Water Davian Yuan-Ti appears cold and reptilian, appropriately enough. She looks well armored and armed, not all that friendly, and determined to not be captured. Yes, in fact, you're supposed to destroy that altar, or pedestal, to kill her, if you're just playing the game like a non-cheating human being would. But since we're cheating, we can actually kick her ass while she's fully buffed. Oh, she's healing. Oh no, Horsey's dead. But so is Gul'nan for... How much was that? 892 XP. Whew. Whew. Scimitar +1. Yep, she does have a scimitar. And the Yuan-Ti heart, which is something we need. And the special holy water, which is... Well... I don't know if I want to make yet another joke at the expense of the... at the expense of the Catholic Church. And bring up how special the holy water tends to be. But hey. That warrior mummy is also kicking my butt. I need more AC. Ideally, I'd like to have at least 20, but if I'm limited to light armors, I'm still stuck at 16. Fair? Okay, I don't know if that chest is trapped, so we're going to do... Oh, the Sword of Bow. That's fire damage. That is just straight up fire damage. Holy guacamole. Well, thank you, RNGesus. I very much appreciate it. It doesn't have the, ooh. That's the Shukenja helm, which is, if you're a sorcerer, you want that. You want that so much. But, yeah, no, that's just fire damage. It doesn't have the +1 enhancement bonus, but, I have a certain buff here that I'm casting already anyway. Absolutely worth it. Yeah. Just for the extra 1d6 fire damage, which you can see as the red number above the orange number. The orange number is the physical damage, the red one is fire. Which is something that they introduced with the... Oh yes, killing Gul'nan also destroys the thing. Cool. That means that about wraps us up for the Yuan-Ti. And now, we have a bit of a choice. We can either go to the docks and find the cockatrice, or go to the... Black Lake District and find the Dryad. Yeah, so we can go docking, or we can go Black Laking. And that's, those are our options right now. But first, we'll take the Stone of Recall back to Erebeth. I'll finish up the rest of the stuff in the Beggar's Nest in between streams.
You have done a great thing in recovering the first of the reagents for us.
I have. Yes, I have.
It is but one small step towards our ultimate goal, but it gives me hope.
So many Ubisoft logos.
Neverwinter shall yet be saved.
And yet, it's not even close to Ubisoft. Yes, it shall yet be saved. Speaking of, I have recovered another of the reagents for the
Well
cure.
done. I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Why are you begging? Also, good hand models. I wish everyone else had hand models that define. Then again, my index and middle fingers and thumbs are split entities, while yours are very much sculpted out of one and the same. Explain how to Yuan-Ti in the Beggar's Nest.
I've heard of the trouble in the Beggar's Nest. This malevolent thing was behind it?
Yes.
As if the plague was not enough. Where others have found only failure, you have discovered shining success. Neverwinter is in your debt.
Thank you.
Battling the plague has drained the coffers of Neverwinter. I regret I cannot offer you more than 500 gold pieces for all you have accomplished.
That's most generous, Erebeth. I would deny it on accounts of, you know, Paladin and everything, but I'm already good at 100, so I'm as good as they come. So thank you. You are most generous. I'll take it.
Else you need?
No, that's it. Thank you. Bye.
Farewell.
Alright, let's see if there was supposed to be, if we found evidence of the people behind the cult. We're supposed to bring them to Fenthic.
And well met as always.
No, I guess the note that Gul'nan had... Did I even pick up the note? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I guess that doesn't count. So... Okay. She fancies you, hero. Well, if you want to romance Erebeth, you do have the option to do so in Hordes of the Underdark. And she's kinda ghostly on accounts of, well, on accounts of what happens. That's, when you go up against, Mephistopheles. You don't tend to win. But yes, I need to sell more stuff, because, yes. Did not, let's see what you have for sale. Yeah, there we go. Alright, we're gonna keep that. In fact, I'm going to keep that in the magic bag. Put it in my magic bag, why won't you? And the Armor of Comfort goes, the Shukenja helmet also goes, the Kukri +2 also goes, the Scimitar +1 also goes. And the Sash of Shimmering can go now. Special holy water, yes. So special. Sapphire, Resurrection. Kind of useless if you're playing in multiplayer. That's basically the only way you have of bringing back dead players. But I'm not, because I hate people. Let's see, Torin's ring. Yeah, I gotta return that to, thing. Oh yeah, this is for the quest that gets us the ironwood. Did they all drink the Kool-Aid? Sort of. Some of them definitely do. But the head human in charge seems like he's had the Kool-Aid so many times that he's sort of developed a bit of an immunity to it. But he's still doing what the Kool-Aid tells it to do, so... Alright, that's it for what we're selling. This only reduces 20% of the weight inside, yeah. So that sword, instead of 30, it weighs 24. Not that big a difference, but bags of holding are expensive, yo. Alright. So, did we ever decide? I think there was a vote for docking. Anyone else have any preference? The docks or the Black Lake District? I shall leave that up to you to decide. Because, wouldn't you know it? We're just over an hour. Daisy votes for docking. Okay, so that's 2 votes for docking. Which is extra difficult if you're trying to do it with someone who's Jewish. But, okay, that's a 3rd vote for docking. Very well. Alright. Okay. The docks it is. And we're in the docks. And the guard captain is asking us to identify ourselves like they all do as soon as we walk in. What in the hells are you doing here? Not that I don't mind the help, but I thought we were locked down tight. A little too close to home there. Wait, you're a new recruit? Erebeth settle you with this job? Well, good luck if you're supposed to patrol in here. You'll need it. Why is the area so dangerous? This is the docks. Don't go babbling it, but everyone knows that the docks are controlled by pretty shifty characters. With the chaos of the plague, everyone seems to be acting like animals. The streets are thick with thieves. Thick. That needs 2 C's. Just saying. Have you seen any strange creatures? What, you think a grunt like me might have found Erebeth's precious Waterdavian creatures? That's what you're asking, isn't it? Oh, clever. I got a briefing about those, alright. But then I was stuck here. Why tell me about them if I'm not gonna be looking? The only thing I'll see while I'm standing here is more blasted thieves. Let 'em all rot, I says. Anyway, can I help? Just don't attract attention to us here. I don't want a mob killing me before the plague can. Good thing you're not in Bristol, then. The police didn't... Yeah, no. I want you to play... You want to play a hero? Fine with me. But as far as I'm concerned, the animals in this district can have each other. Okay? Thanks for the info. Careful in the docks. Lots of low-life thugs. Should just barricade a lot of them. I probably would have stopped some of the spread of the plague. Okay, so, excuse me, I'm looting the barricade. Okay. Well, we have Nabor there. And there's quite a few thugs in this district. But that will have to wait. For next week, we'll need some content to fill out the stream, so we shall be handling the docks district. Does that sound good? Because it sounds good to me. So, thank you all very much for joining me. This is this was the what? Technically the 4th episode of me cheating my ass off through Neverwinter Nights. We're currently at level 11, very, very close to level 12. Gotta find a mark, come to daddy. Oh, looks like neighbor is casing the joint. Alright. Alright, so I'll see you next week at around 9:30 GMT. And next week, the 9:30 will be synced up with the American calendar because everyone will be in daylight savings. So, yeah, keep that in mind. But yeah, everyone will be in daylight savings time, so the times will line up. And if you check the schedule below the stream right now, you can actually see the time that it will be next week. The Linux streams do continue. There will be Linux Weekly Daily Wednesdays tomorrow. There will be more Linux gaming on Thursday with Ven and Jordan playing through Doom 3 with Doom 3 co-op. The stream on Friday, Ven will be doing something. On Saturday, we will have some Linux Gamecast Weekly. Yes, the titular show itself. So there's a whole week worth of Linuxy content ahead of you, and I do hope you will join us for it. Thank you all very much, and I shall see you next time. Say goodbye. Where's the goodbye? Goodbye.
Farewell.
Bye.